What's up? Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Welcome, guys. Hit that like button. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you. As you can see from the title, guys, we're talking Super Bowl reaction. I didn't get a chance to do it, and I gotta talk about it. I want to go ahead and take a moment and say thank you, Tyreek, man. You gave us such good years in memory. And also, let's check in. How is Sullivan doing so far? Are we happy about our new GM, the moves he's made? Because, ladies and gentlemen, these moves, ooh, it's funny. I'm hearing so much from the community right now. Yes, no, maybe so. But, hey, we got to talk about it. So that's what we're discussing today, guys. Thank you so much for coming through again. This is Miss Phins. Please do me a favor, hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. My goodness. I have I want to start out with the Super Bowl reaction because to me, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, oh, you know what? I had to be a good daughter. I throw the Super Bowl party and things like that. The whole family came over, friends and family loved it. But man, oh man, I mean, so if you guys know or may not know, my dad is a Patriots fan. He's been a Patriots fan for some time now. And oh man. uh, ooh, my God. I talk about enjoying myself in this Super Bowl, but I couldn't really because I had to be a good daughter. What I wanted to do was troll my dad so hard. And I mean so hard. But I had to be a good daughter, so I didn't do it. Even though that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to troll my dad so bad and tell him, hey, what's going on, Daddy? I mean, I thought you guys were all out in a bag of chips. What's happening? But no, I was a good daughter, so I didn't completely troll my dad. I was like supportive. I obviously I wasn't rooting for the Patriots, and that I made clear. But I wasn't really excited to showcase the fact that they got destroyed. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm not at all sorry about it. I thought it was phenomenal. What a game. What a game. What a game. For many reasons, but the main one, ladies and gentlemen, why I thoroughly enjoyed this Super Bowl is because everybody and their mothers, at least everybody that I knew, especially if you grew up anytime within the last 20 years, everybody was rooting for the Seahawks. You don't even need to like the Seahawks. You were just rooting for the Seahawks because nobody wanted to see the Patriots win another Super Bowl. Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. And to see how horrible it went for the Patriots, oh my gosh. It's like thankfully, we were taken care of, guys. Us regular folk. Hit that like button, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. What's up, that Dean? Welcome. Welcome. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Good morning to you, one of our awesome members. Do you have to go to the back room to laugh when the Patriots were getting destroyed, Miss Phins? Did you have to go to the No, no, no. I didn't have to go through the I kept my composure. I kept my composure. I'm not gonna lie. But yo. Inside I was like, yes. Oh my God. I was enjoying every ounce. Every single ounce of that game. Now, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I am a football fan. So regardless of who was playing, even if it wasn't the Patriots or whomever it was, I still want a good game. I'm not out here to try to get no lame game. Like that's boring. Mm-mm. I want a good game. I want a game that's exciting. You know what I mean? That we can enjoy and talk about. I'm not here to get no random. I want a good game overall. Now the game odds. Seattle was slightly favored by 3.5 points. Over under were 45.5 points. But let's be honest. Patriots didn't really have. The thing is, I truly believe the Patriots were going to win because I thought, the narrative of, ooh, somebody, the NFL wants the Patriots to, the new dynasty again or the resurgence of all that, right? But taking a look at it, and this happened last year, and I told you guys this, like last year when the Eagles won, I said the Eagles won, and I picked the Eagle. I wanted the Seahawks to win for the same reason I thought the Eagles would win last year because they were the most complete team, and I said that prior to the NFC Championship. Out of the 4 teams that were left, the most complete team, Seahawks. They have the offense, they have the defense, they have the special teams, and they have a quarterback. As long as he doesn't poop the bed. Excuse me. That'll be all right. They will be all right. And let me tell you something. I'm not surprised that the Patriots struggled the way that they did because, again, looking at their schedule, even though they did face a lot of top 5 defenses, which is why I don't think this was a fluke of a win by the Seahawks, like some people say. They only won because the Patriots didn't face nobody. Yeah, they did. The Patriots faced top 5 defenses. Those offenses just suck. So those teams' overall records were bad. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that the Browns defense wasn't good. Houston's defense wasn't good. You're talking about top 5 defenses, top 10 defenses. So they faced pretty good defenses. The thing is, those teams didn't have offense, so they sucked overall as a team. But yeah, me personally, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised that the Patriots struggled the way they did. Now, I thought that the better coaching was on Bravel. But when I saw Brable acting like McDaniel, I was like, the Patriots aren't winning. Now I was starting to get pissed. The other reason why I thought, okay, maybe the Patriots might win is because I'm like, if everybody's going up against the Patriots, it's so of the NFL to have that team win. It is. Nobody picked the Patriots. Nobody. Except some super fans. But nobody picked the Patriots. Nobody. Nobody, baby. So, realistically speaking, am I uber surprised? Nah, I'm not uber surprised. But nobody picked the Patriots. But I never thought, did I ever have to say that the Patriots weren't able to make adjustments because they didn't. And why did I compare Vrabel to McDaniel in that last game? Because I didn't see any adjustments. And I was getting pissed because I'm like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Brady won 7 Super Bowls dinking and dunking. And I had to tell my brother, I was like, bro, actually, I was telling my dad. I was really telling my dad, but I was using my brother as cover. It's like, bro, look at this. And he was saying it before me. He's like, the flats are open. Why is Drake May not hitting the flats? And I tell him straight up, because he's Josh Allening this. He was looking for the big play point blank. I give him props for keeping his head up, looking downfield. Man, that defense was trouble for the Patriots offense. But are we kidding? There were way too many opportunities where Drake May could have dinked and dunked. And all he did was just hunt for that big play, just like Josh Allen. And people want to talk about how Josh Allen's such a great quarterback, but that's the stuff right there. Drake May just showed you that Allen does all the time, and then they wonder why they don't win. But Drake May did something Josh Allen has never done in his life, and that's make it to the playoff, to the Super Bowl. Everybody wants to poop on Drake May. Well, guess what? Drake May made it to the Super Bowl in his second year. Oh, it's a team effort. Now it's a team effort. Now it's a team effort. But I thought you had stop. It's always been a team effort. But people swore to me that Josh Allen was the only reason why, Bills ever won it, which, hey, for the most part, yeah, it's true. But he was also the reason why they never made it to the Super Bowl because he kept big play hunting. And Drake May did that the entire Super Bowl. And I'm like, and then there was like no minutes left. Oh, now let me go ahead and hit the flats. Let me go ahead and dink and dunk. It's like, bro, too late. Literally, you should have taken what the defense was giving you because the Seahawks defense, that's all they gave him. That's all they gave him. Dink and dunk your way, which would allow you to be able to have those, deep plays opened up here and there. But if all you're doing is just throwing it downfield the way that he was, trying to get that big play, forget it. I give him the gumption of having it. Shout out to you, young man. But nah, that's on Bravo because he's a second year quarterback. Bravo has been in now 4 Super Bowls. He played in 3 Super Bowls. He won 3 Super Bowls. You know what's going on as a player. You didn't prepare your team, especially your quarterback. And that right there is the reason why the Seahawks won. Oh, shout out to you, delusional Patriots fans in the building. It would have been funnier if the Buffalo Bills lost to Seattle in the Super Bowl. I don't even think I would have ever wanted the Bills to be in the Super Bowl because I know the NFL would have given it to the Bills. So no. I know some fans, some Dolphin fans, they're like, no, I want the Bills to get there so that they can get crushed and go 0-5. Well, guess what? We don't even have to worry about the most losingest organization in the NFL. It's absolutely the New England Patriots. They already lost. the most amount of Super Bowls. 6. No other team in NFL history has lost the most Super Bowl except the Patriots. 6. But I love it. Look at the Patriots fans here. Been to the most Super Bowls, lost the most Super Bowls. Been to the most Super Well, congratulations. You've been to the most Super Bowl. Lost the most Super Bowl. Hey, you lost the most Super Bowls. So right now, I love it. I love it. But this game, I mean, it wasn't even that far out of like the Patriots, even though even by the third quarter, end of the third quarter, they were down what 12-0. What is that? One touchdown, and you're already back in the game. Like literally, this was a super defensive game. Period. Period. This was a super defensive game. And yeah, that Seattle Seahawks defense, man, they did their job. They did their job. Are we triggered, delusional Patriots fan? Mm, Dolphins have the most years without playoff win. Yes, we do. That's true. It's true. 29-13. Yeah, at that point, I was just getting upset because, I wanted it to be a little bit more back and forth between the Seahawks and the Patriots, but it is what it is. But shout out to the Seahawks. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Shout out to Kenneth Walker III, the rightful MVP. And I think the biggest loser wasn't even the Patriots, the Minnesota Vikings, because it could have been them in the Super Bowl. They have never won a Super Bowl, the Vikings. And not only did they not pay Sam Darnold, now they don't even know if their quarterback they stuck with is going to be good enough for them to move in the future. That's insane. What's up, Jay Gatto? Welcome back, man. Well. It's been a minute since I've been here. And yes, Miss Phins, I still remember. Keep it PG for the kids. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. It would have been funny if the kicker won MVP against New England and the Super Bowl. If the kicker would have kicked like, I don't know, like 6, 7 different field goals, and that's all, no touchdowns at all. The kicker should have won MVP. I mean, are you kidding me? Absolutely. Revo, what's up, Revo? Still the only defense that shut out an offense in a Super Bowl were Dolphins Super Bowl 7. Hey, I'll take that. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. But seriously, I mean, this is funny. Seeing my dad be all upset and whatever. He's so lucky. I showed restraint because all I wanted to do was just throw it in his face like Patriots suck. Oh my gosh. But I was a good daughter and I didn't do it. But inside, oh man, I was enjoying every second. Hey, whatever. I'm not gonna apologize. It is what it is. And then at the end, like fourth quarter, the Patriots gave up. Patriots were the defense was gassed, and they were just like not having it. And that's when Seahawks scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. My goodness, that what a game! What a game! What a game! It was beautiful. But look at this. Look at this. Sam Darnold, 19 of 38, 1 touchdown, 202 yards. He did his job. He didn't throw away the ball. He protected the ball, took care of the ball. I love it. I appreciate you there, Gato. Yeah, we're getting close to 2K, man. We're looking at 2K, real close to 2K. But look at Drake May, 295 yards, 27 to 43, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a fumble loss, if I'm not mistaken. Um, the Seattle defense said, "Hey, second year quarterback, you're gonna have to beat us." Because when how many times I gotta say, whenever your quarterback is your leading rusher, something's wrong. That means you're one-sided or one-way offense. The defense took away any chance of you to be two-dimensional, and therefore your playbook is cut in half. 37 on 5 carries, 37 rushing yards on 5 carries. Come on, bro. No way Patriots were gonna win with no run game. The Luciano Patriots fan says, "Get your fantasy football ready." I'm ready for fantasy football. You thought just because this past year I was super bad? Oh, don't worry. Next year we're coming bigger and better, and we're gonna make it happen. You'll see. Mac Hollins, 78 yards, 4 receptions, 1 touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 6 receptions for 61 yards. Oh, man. But it's all about the defense, man. 2 sacks for D Hall. I'm telling you right now, it was a straight up. This is why defenses wins championships. And look, it was pretty even between total yards. But the 3 turnovers New England had, 2 interceptions and a fumble loss. I don't care what you're not winning like that. First downs were practically the same. Even the penalties were practically the same. Even the third down, fourth down, all the same. Both teams only made it only got 1 touchdown each. That's it. And time of possession did favor the Seahawks. But I'll tell you this. New England screws because they just went from the easiest schedule to the hardest schedule because now they take on all the number one teams next year. Yeah. Let's see how what grade of now you're gonna see how good coaching is in New England. Because now they have to go from the easiest schedule to the hardest. They gotta says, "What happened, bro? I really thought your past had it in the bag." I know, right? Patriots, man. We didn't really have a shot, second year quarterback. Excuses, excuses. The game was there, and I can't put it all 100% on the second year quarterback. I can't put it all 100% on the head coach either. Josh McDaniels was giving Drake May outs left and right, and he wasn't taking them. He was not taking them at all. The dinking and dunking was there and set up in that. The flats were wide open. Didn't even take them till the fourth quarter, till like 3 minutes left. And you're like, what's the point now? They're playing prevent defense. There's like you had these options available to you multiple times. The first down will be 4 yards away, but you're trying to get 20 yards. Like, bro, no, just get the first down and keep it moving for the next play. Nope. I honestly don't know if have so many if I have so many questions about the game plan. I don't know. You gotta word that better, delusional. Sorry. It's hard to read. But yeah, that game I'm shocked that Patriots made no adjustments. And what I mean by Patriots, I'm talking about that offense. That offense. If Will Campbell really was injured, then why wasn't there help on the left side? This is the thing. First time in NFL history, in a Super Bowl, you had two starting O linemen. So that's one thing that did happen. The left side was getting trucked. The tackle and the guard, they were getting manhandled. But I agree with you. Why wasn't there more help on the left side? A and B. If you're having issues with your guys getting trucked or your guy getting sacked or pressured all the time, why are you not running jumbo or max protection? Why aren't you bringing an extra lineman on that left side to help out Drake May, give him a little extra time to be able to let the plays develop and then pass the ball? Because one thing I can say, he was very accurate in passing that ball. I'm still not understanding why they never ran max protection. Because if you can't even run the ball, bro, you need to protect your quarterback at least. Because whatever you doing, it wasn't working. That left side, there was no left side. The O line couldn't hold us. So on 3rd and 5, why are you calling a delayed handoff? Yeah, that is exactly, bro. A delayed handoff. It's like, first of all, you don't have time like that. You have no left side in the O line. Then it's gonna be a delayed handoff. So by the time you're handing off the ball, the defense is already there. What are we doing? Like those things, I did highly question on McDaniels because I'm like, Josh, are you not seeing what we're seeing? And this is another reason why I couldn't understand why Drake May refused to hit his flats. If you know you gotta let go and release the ball quickly because in the left side you have no protection, why are we not stepping up into the pocket into the right side or scrambling to your right and then trying to go for a deep pass or even dinking and dunking it? Like the flats were there and available. Not taking blame of Dre. I'm just saying the vet OC is supposed to adjust and make up for the second year QB. 1,000% agree. You make excellent point, delusional. I'm like, bro, it's a second year quarterback. I can't put it all on him either. He is responsible for not seeing what was available. I That is on Drake May. And Josh McDaniels did have some things available for him. But for the most part, I'm not understanding why at no point did the Patriots decide just to give Drake May max protection. Take two routes on the outside and bring in an extra lineman to help with that left side. I'm still not understanding it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I think that the Seattle Seahawks defense, man, they executed to perfection. Talk about bringing pressure. I mean, they brought pressure with 3, they brought pressure with 4, they brought pressure with 5. I mean, and the thing is, when you're bringing in that much pressure and negating the run game, now you don't even have to send so many guys. You can rush 3, drop 4, drop the rest of the guys. Yeah, because feeling pressure. Yeah, you can rush 3, you can rush 4, but really, you're. I mean, cover 2 is probably the biggest one that I can think of. Or even if, let's say, you're showing zero blitz, pretending like you're about to send everybody, but you really only send 3, and the rest they drop back into coverage. No wonder he couldn't big play hunt because he couldn't make those big plays because guess what? The Seahawks rushing was so effective. There was nobody available for him to throw the ball to. There was not enough time for those routes to develop. And that's where I'm like, what's going on? Why are we not seeing this adjustments by that offense in the Patriots side? Delusional says, yeah, they brought in a sixth guy, but they brought him to the right, which makes no sense. That's another thing. It's not your right side of the line that you had issues with, it was your left side. Why are you not getting them help? Like, it was bad. It was bad. And oh my God, the memes at the end, they showed a little picture of Will Campbell with T-Rex arms. Oh my God, they were going in. They were going in. But I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Oh man. Me personally, I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. I was laughing so hard when I saw um just it was really just like a complete collapse by that offense for the Patriots period. But the thing is they weren't even out of the game like that because that Patriots defense did everything it could to keep the game within distance. Bro, by the time the fourth quarter started, it was only 12-0. It was a purely defensive game. The defense was doing their job for the Patriots. They were doing their jobs. They absolutely carried that team. And yet, somehow, some way, no, no. There's only so much you can ask a defense to hold off to. Then in the fourth quarter, it's like, nah, it's over. The guys are tired, beat up. You knew they were not going to hold for four straight quarters, and your offense wasn't doing anything to help them. And if it wasn't for, honestly, a fluke play, Patriots would have never gotten that touchdown. Let's be honest. And people need to talk about it to put pressure to get better. Talk about what? Oh, yeah, y'all choked 1,000%. 1,000%. Oh, Tech McMillan. I love Tech McMillan. But he went to the Panthers. Yeah, you guys need wide receivers. And now you don't even know if Diggs is gonna be back or not. What's going on? Yeah. Y'all need wide receivers. Big time. So I thought it was very interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, I was ecstatic when I saw that the Patriots bummed it the way they did. Oof, beautiful. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say it because to me it's warranted. And that's why I'm saying it because I'm extremely grateful. I am. I'm extremely grateful. But I gotta take the time to say thank you, Tyreek. Thank you, 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 Tyreek. In the last 20 years of watching Dolphins football, this era was a little dark and gloomy, but you certainly made it fun, man. So I want to take a special moment to say thank you, Tyreek. What's up, Rebo? Are you sure we're in that end? See, man, stop taking me out of this. I'm trying to finish this so I can continue to watch Is it on USA, bro, or is it on NBC? Y'all let me know. We're talking about curling for the Team USA women's right now. They're actually playing right now, so I'm hoping that we do good. But anyways, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. And I just wanted to say thank you to Ty, man. He made it fun. I'm not gonna lie, when I still remember when he first announced he was coming, or we announced that we were bringing him in, I was like, "Yo, we're going to a Super Bowl." Instantly, I was like, "I mean, there's no way you can't." It's Tyreek Hill, the top three wide receiver in the entire. Oh, okay, so USA in the entire game. Oh, like, come on, man! It's Tyreek. And he gave me and he did his job. I think Tyreek did his job. Tyreek came in, gas lit the crap out of us and told us that, oh man. We we had something with Tua, but he did what every person should have done. He earned his money. He was our biggest cheerleader, our marketing genius. Anybody that's upset about the way things ended up, I mean, hey, it's a bummer. I was at that game when he broke his leg. Man, I started crying because I knew, I'm like, this is it. He'll never be a Dolphin again. I'm like, I just watched the last time I'll see Tyreek Hill in a Dolphins jersey. And mind you, that was the night that we were using those what do you call it? The pitch black, blue, dark rivalries jerseys. Man, I was so upset because first of all, I'm not trying to see nobody, get injured like that. I'm not. But it hurt, man. It hurt. It hurt. He truly loved being in Miami. He loved his fans. He loved his fans a little too much, you know? Just being honest. Sometimes he loved his fans a little too much. But in Miami, I mean, he practically had back to back 17. Yeah, he did have back to back 1,700 yards. He'd never done that his entire career. Never. The most he did back to back was 1,200 in Kansas City the last 2 years. The highest was 1,400 that he had. But Tyreek Hill, man, he gave us everything. Everything. Women's gold medal game is on at 1 p.m. today. Hey, what's up, Michael K? Welcome. I know. I win hockey. I can't wait to see it at 1 p.m. I'm trying to go live, but I'll see if I can or not. But yeah, it's right now our women's curling team is on USA. So if you want to catch it, you gotta go to USA, guys. You must go to USA. We're going for gold. But yeah, I just had to take a moment to say thank you, Tyreek. I got his man, I don't know if I ever got the opportunity to get his. Yeah, this entire time that he was here, I don't think I got a chance to get his autograph, which kind of sucks. Um, but still, I thoroughly enjoyed having Tyreek as yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed having Tyreek as a player, man. He was amazing. He was truly amazing. Ah, and it sucked, man. It sucks that it had to end like this, but it happens. It happens. Curlin's live on USA channel. Yep, yep. I'm watching on USA right now. So we're in the third end. Right now we got 1 point so far. The Swiss, man, they're pretty good. JD Gato says, I personally am glad it happened from in a negative way, but I'm in a positive way. It is time to move on from what culture and make a new one. It sucked. He had to get hurt like that. No doubt. All the best to Reek. Yeah, I get what you mean by that. Like, to be honest with you, if there was no um break from if Tyreek didn't get injured, who knows if we would have kept him or not. Now I knew there's no way we were gonna pay this man $50+ million this year. So something was gonna happen, either restructuring or cut him and re-signing, whatever. And apparently he has been spotted in Kansas City. A lot of people are speculating he wants to rejoin. He wants to join or rejoin with, excuse me, with Mahomes. We gotta wait and see. But overall, man, I really am very grateful for him. He made it fun. He made it fun, and I'm very glad that I got a chance to experience this. Um, he was the best part of this whole regime that we had. So thank you, Tyreek. You've been the best, man. You've been the best. Literally the best player we had. No doubt about it. You gave us great the fast Tyreek was fastest ever Dolphin. One of for sure. That's a guarantee one of the fastest Dolphins for sure. I don't know about fastest cuz Jay Ajayi, bro. Jay Ajayi was up there too. But definitely one of the fastest, no doubt. Not even a question. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for amazing memories. And hey, he's not done with South Florida. Remember, he's still got a house here, kids. He's got his soul runner shop and all that. So he's gonna be here. He's gonna always be tied to Miami. After he retires, he'll probably come back. Update real quick. The United States advances to the semifinals with a win here versus Switzerland, or Great Britain loses. So hopefully Great Britain loses and we win. Oh, yeah. But that's what I wanted to talk about. That was I needed to say thank you to him because he was amazing, man. Tyreek was amazing, and this is why um I don't buy player jerseys because they're never here unless it's somebody that I'm like all over. Like, Mike is sexy, then I'll do it. Now let me go ahead to my other question. How is Sullivan doing, ladies and gentlemen? How is Sullivan doing so far? What are you thinking about Sullivan? Do we think he's been doing good? Oh no 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 no! Yes, Team USA has an opportunity to maybe perhaps get a point here. Maybe take a steal in the U.S. women's curling. They're gonna have to go for the points because you're not gonna. Uh, I just don't believe that Tyreek is back before 2027. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. He might have to take this year off, but I'm gonna be honest with you. With his regiment, he'll be back. He got, I think, 3 more playing years left. If he can manage, he should be good. But how's Sullivan doing? Now Minka Fitzpatrick, ladies and gentlemen. Minka after about to get traded again by the Dolphins. Let's see what happens. But overall, is this a good move or not? Is this a good move or not? I've got 5 players on offense, 5 players on defense that I've been keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Get in the button already. What the hell are you doing? This is stupid. I don't know what we just did. What a horrible shot. You know that was a horrible shot. You didn't even get close to the button. Sorry, curling. This is why I can't have this on right now. I want who's trading for Minka. Minka's a great safety. I'm sure there's a team out there willing to give us something for him, maybe like a third. I mean, I would love to have um a second for Minka, but I just see a team paying as I say. You never know. Teams desperate, they do what they do. And yes, I'm aware you don't always throw to the center. You're trying to get defense. What are the Swiss going to do? Yeah, they just got their little point, which is cool. So, yep, know it. We got a tied game at the end of the third end, ladies and gentlemen. Now the women's curling team has hammer, meaning they get to throw the last stone going into the fourth end. Personally, I think Sullivan. I like what he's doing. We had to clean we got to clean the books. We needed to get some contract. We knew Tyreek was not going to be in this team past 2025. Are you kidding me? $50 million? We weren't going to pay that. You knew that. We had already restructured his thing. We have so many voidable years. There was just no way he could have stayed with the Dolphins. Now, can he sign for a vet minimum? Sure. I don't think he will. I think he wants his little bag. But he also has to understand, bro, you're coming from a major injury. You might not have that much room to be able to, get um a big contract. Now, if you take a year, come back, show people you actually can, still run, cut the way that you did, then yeah, maybe you might be able to gain that. But I think he's still got 1 year and three more like full like playing years. Because of the way he takes care of his body, that's the only reason why I think that. Unless that leg completely gives out. I mean, it's literally his leg is half the size as the other leg. You've seen the videos, you've seen the pictures. It's kind of intense. It is kind of intense. Wow, what a perfectly placed stone by the Swiss. Okay. How are we? How we needed a clean house. We did. We got rid of Chubb, which I still think he's gonna be post June 1st, which is why he's still technically in the roster. But he's gone. Tyreek is cut, and Nick Westbrook, Akine gone. James Daniel gone. We brought in a tight end for a futures contract. It is what it is. That's whatever. I'm liking this move. Now the next big move, obviously, was going to be Tua. We're not about to cut this man and cost us $99 million. It's not going to happen. But remember what I told you guys. Every NFL team is allowed to have only 2 contracts they can designate as a post June 1st cut. If, from what I believe Bradley is, where he gives us the most amount of money, then I could see them designating to post June 1st cut. Now, I still think I think Sullivan is still trying to get rid of Tua as a trade. And we probably have to eat a lot of his contract. But I think he just wants to get rid of him. We might not have to eat. Ooh, damn, what a great shot by the Swiss to get it into the button just underneath the US stone. That's a great shot. So yeah, how is Sullivan doing? So far, so good. I mean, I can't be mad. Now, we all know the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be putting my eye out on the fact that this QB, whomever a QB ends up being, I know we got Ewers, that's fine. He's in house. Whoever the QB is for this upcoming season, it's gonna tell me a lot about what I think this GM really is doing. Miami will bring in a third, maybe fourth quarterback and call 2026 a through. Oh my God, what a horrible shot by us. I can't. We overshot that. I know the ladies aren't happy about that. That last stone. You can tell all over their face. Look at them. Look at them. It's horrible. Anyways, I think so far I'm giving yeah, definitely bad speed control, Reba. I'm giving Sullivan maybe like a C for right now. I'm a wait and see, what's going on. But they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, cleaning the books. You have to clean the books this year. There's nothing else you can do about that. You have to clean the books. And you know what? I like it. I like it. I do. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So I will give it to Mr. Sullivan as our Jesus, ladies. Let's not give up multiple points in this end, please. My God. Anyways, I like Dulcich. Yeah. So we have some really, really good players. And He's actually one of the five that I said that I have for us to be re-signing or bringing in for the future, and I think Dulcich is definitely one of them. I think Dulcich is going to be a good piece. Hopefully, we do re-sign him. I think if we don't, he will be in someone else's roster for sure. And I don't think it's going to be like a practice squad. I think he'll make somebody else's 53. Mm-hmm. You see that? Even Delusion is saying, I'd love for New England to steal Dulcich. Exactly. What's up, Share Bear? Welcome. Come on, Sullivan. I think he's doing all right. I think he's doing all right. I'm not going to pretend like he's not. I think that Sullivan is doing all right. I think Sullivan is doing all right. Um, what more moves could I see him doing? I mean, the thing is, a lot of people it's like just get rid of everybody. You can't just get rid of everybody. The thing is, we don't have big contracts really left besides Tua. That's the next one. Now, if he can find a creative way where it doesn't cost us too much, we can get rid of him, maybe get something back. Then I'm gonna be super impressed with him. But let's be honest, guys. Christopher Greer screwed us with these awful contracts. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, if it's what I think, then I can see what the ladies are setting up. They might want to go blank on this end and keep the hammer. So we'll see. You're gonna be waiting to see how they handle the draft and UDFA signings. Yeah, that too. I will say this though. I expect that to be the best part of what Sullivan does for us. What's up, Lou, in the building? Welcome, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yes, yes. Let everybody else know, to like and subscribe, guys. Appreciate y'all. But it's true. The UDFA, the draft, that's where I feel like his domain for Sullivan is gonna really show. The draft and the UDFAs. Because you have to find hidden gems. We have to fill this roster with young players. Now, I've seen Green Bay do it multiple times. I've also seen them actually draft really good. Really good. Um Quarterbacks. I don't know if we get to keep Rasul Douglas, but he was great for us. Rasul Douglas was great for us. But I think the magic is gonna be in this draft. This is why we need draft picks, man. We need draft. This is why I know a lot of people are saying, "No, you need to draft a quarterback in the first. You need to." I think we need to step back, pick up an extra second, switch in the first, drop down, and oh, what a shot! I mean, that was good, just not fast enough to do what we needed it to do. We got rid of one of the red buttons, one of the red stones, but the other one is still in play, which is not good, but it still opened up for us. So we'll see what the ladies do. Miss Fitz cooking like Sully. What's up, Billy? Appreciate you. Yeah, I like Sully, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's what you need. It's what you need from your GM. You gotta clean. We just went from 26 years of nothing but getting cooked, rotissered, destroyed by this bum called Christopher Greer. Just oh God, contract after back contract after back contract for nothing. Now we gotta clean this puppy up. It's what it is. I'm not surprised by none of the moves made. The only one that I'm a little bit disappointed on, to be honest with you, is James Daniels. I really wish James Daniels would have worked out for us because, man, he was so great with the Steelers. He just got that bad injury, and then we were expecting him to come back last year, but he couldn't even come back last year. It was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Christopher Aloysius Greer the third. Seriously, man. That bum. Trash. Absolute trash. Chris Greer screwed us so much. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, he was going all in to be able to get us a winner." Really? We gave up 7 draft. No, was it 7 or 9? It felt like 15 draft picks for Tyreek. I would have been able to forgive Chris Greer, even Mike McDaniel, if they would have never paid Tua. And I know a lot of fans are like, pay the man. What else has he gotta do? Do it again. Show me you can go back to back years, 17 games that you can play, be effective, actually have some production in the postseason. That's what you could do. And you do that in your 5th-year option. See, nobody was out here saying what I was saying. And I know you'll remember because I said I'd rather give him $300 million fully guaranteed if he can do it back to back. Not even 3 freaking weeks and this man's out. Get the here, bro. I can't. I can't. So I'm done. Done with him. But it is what it is. Hey, Linda, what's up, Linda? Good morning, Miss Phins. I pray the Dolphins do good when football is back in session. Seriously, same here. Grid didn't know what to do with those 15 draft picks. 2020, we had the most draft picks. 14 draft picks in 2020. Not one player from that draft is here. With the exception of Tua and Austin Jackson. Nobody else is here from that draft. What a absolute hot garbage. I can't. But Billy says week 2 popcorn in 2024 was awesome. Damn, are we gonna get a point here or not? Okay, ladies, you only got one shot. Sorry, guys, I gotta pause here. I gotta go play by play with this curling team right now. So, Team Swiss has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones in play. If we don't shoot this right in, like dead in the middle and stay within, the closest to the button, which is the inner circle with the Olympic rings, for us to get our 1 point, we're gonna be giving away a steal, a massive steal to the Swiss. Why is that not fast enough? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, thank God. Thank God. 2-1 USA. Ooh, thank you, ladies. I wish there would have been more than 1 point, but I'll take it. 2-1. Perfect shot. Exactly. Oh, Christ. Woo. Okay. Back to football. Um, yeah, we definitely uh, uh, we definitely got screwed by Greer. Now we just have to clean it up. We've got and talk about dead money. My God. I'm gonna have to break. No, I can't even do this now. That takes too long. We're gonna have to break down the cap, how we're doing with the cap and things like that. Too, way too many things going on right now. Today's the 19th of February. So just so you guys know, franchises right now are able to designate players to the franchise tag or transition tag. They have all the way up to March 3rd to be able to do that. Also, too, later on next week till the 2nd, the NFL Combine will happen in Indianapolis. Go check that out. So, yeah, that should be interesting. But right now, that franchise tag, that transition tag, all that's available. I don't think there's anybody that we need to transition or franchise tag. Nobody's up for us to have to do it. Oh, but what about H? H is still under contract. He's still in his rookie deal. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, not bad. He's still in his rookie deal. So we gotta see. Greer did exactly what he was paid not to do. Yeah, destroy this franchise. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. Greer destroyed this franchise. But Sullivan now, I have to trust him. One thing I will say, 20 years of actual player personnel experience. I like that. The main thing I'm gonna be focused on is this draft because he's adamant about focusing on this draft and these UDFAs. If he can find a way, if Sullivan can find a way to get some gems in the later rounds for us, I'm gonna be real happy. I'm gonna be real happy. That's for dang sure. I'm gonna be real happy. April, baby. Oh, that's the draft. Yeah, the draft will be in Pittsburgh this year. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it or not. Maybe I don't know. We'll see if I'm even in the country at that point because I have a trip that is planned, but we'll see. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it should be a lot of fun. Anyways, just to give you guys a quick recap, right now we're in the fifth end in the women's USA team versus the Swiss. Oh wow. Yeah. Right now, women's are up 2-1 to the Swiss, and the Swiss have hammer. And that means that they get to throw their last stone. But if we win this end, that means that we steal a point from them. So we'll see. They have the one stone advantage, but we're not looking too bad, not too shabby. I see what they're doing. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope everybody really enjoyed, obviously, the show. I'm setting up a whole new layout for the show, guys. I just oh, great job, Team USA. Holy smokes. The Swiss team was trying to knock out two stones with one shot, but they couldn't because the ladies placed that very top stone, and it only took out that one. So I think if I'm the US, I'm putting in another one all the way up there. I'm putting in another one all the way up there, and I think that's exactly what they're planning on doing. You have two sweepers right now for Team USA. Yup, you seen it curl back to the middle line. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't think I think they left it a little bit too long. I would have liked that to have been a little bit shorter, but we'll see. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This off season, we're not gonna be doing Monday to Friday because it's just too much right now. Setting up guards, yeah. Oh, damn. This is why I didn't like it so high. The Swiss just took out two of our stones. Yeah. Oh gosh. We gotta see. Hold on. Before I let y'all go, I gotta see. I gotta see what's going on right now with Great Britain because very okay. Great Britain doesn't play till 1:35 p.m. Jesus. Oh, that's the men's. I'm not talking about the women's. Oh snap! Great Britain is beating. I knew it. Great Britain is beating Italy right now, 3-1. Damn. Damn. This sucks. Jay got yeah. We need to set up more guards. Um, anyways, guys, I appreciate all y'all. If you want to go ahead and watch the women's live curling team, go ahead and check it out. They're halfway through their match, their session today. In order for the women's to go into the semifinals, we have to beat Switzerland or Great Britain has to lose to Italy. And right now, Great Britain is beating Italy 3-1. Yes. Ha ha. Idiots. I know right now they just fatal mistake trying to take out one of our guards and they couldn't. Thank God. I'd put up another guard. I would put up another guard, which I think is exactly what the ladies are doing right now. Come on. Jamali. I don't know if this stone is heavy enough to make it all the way to where we need it to. Yep, yep. You see it curling back into that line, into that middle line. Perfect. Keep curling. Hey, you go right dead center. So yeah, even if the Swiss are able to hit it, that the stone that we have right now inside the button or just outside, I don't know, I can't tell from this ankle. I think we might be just outside the button. This might be it. This might be exactly what we need for us to steal this point here. That'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Canada's beating Korea 4-3. Japan is beating China 4-1. United States is beating Switzerland 2-1, but we'll see in this session. And then Great Britain is currently beating Italy 3-1. We gotta wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But the men's semifinals are set. Unfortunately, the men's sucks. The men's curling team needed Norway, needed Germany, and needed Italy to lose. And what did I tell you guys yesterday? I can see two or three teams lose, but I don't see all three teams lose. And because Norway beat Canada, Norway ended up making it to the semifinals, which super sucks. That Dean says, I believe Pittsburgh will jump up to get the number 11 and take Ty Simpson. Probably. Probably. They took out Summer guards? Okay. Came here for football and I'm learning about curling. What's up, Ivertus? Yeah, I can go deeper in curling, by the way. I appreciate you all the way from Twitch. Thank you so much. Come over here to YouTube, man, and Gary and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. But yeah, I talk football all the time. But we only have 2 weeks of the Winter Olympics. So at nighttime, every night, we're talking Miss USA and the Olympiad, which is my show where I'm literally talking to all things Team USA and the Olympics. But yes, right now, the ladies, have an opportunity to make the semifinals. We'll see. Because the US curling team is done. I knew all three weren't gonna lose. God, what a bummer, man. Two out of the three we needed to lose lost, but Norway, bro. One Norway beat Canada 8-6, and then they ended up being in the semifinals to go up against Canada again. Sucks, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I got a skedaddle. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you so much for coming through. If you want to talk more USA or AKA the Olympics, go check out the Olympiad, guys. That'll be later on tonight. Anywhere between 6 and 8 p.m. is when I'm doing the show. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, around 6:30. I think I'm gonna do today's show. So go check that out. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. And we get to talk all things Olympics, men's, women's, all of it. Ooh, shout out to Team USA putting up a guard right by in between two of the Swiss stones. Let me just finish this end because it's almost over. So I'll give you guys that. Now, in case you're new to curling or you've seen it but you don't know what's going on, you've got different sessions. Those are essentially different games to determine who gets to go into I don't know. If I'm Team USA, I'm putting up another guard. I'm putting up another guard. I don't know. I don't know how. Eh. Anyways, you've got different sessions. Those are your games, if you will. Within those sessions, one game you have your quarters. Like most of us, um, your different quarters, right? But those quarters are actually called ends. What does that mean? So there's 10 ends in one game. You got 10 games that you play, and each game has 10 different ends. So 10 sessions or could be 11, 12 sessions, just depends. I think they're doing 12 sessions overall. So let me see here. I think this is the last session and it is yeah. So they got 12 sessions. So that means 12 games, right? And within those games you've got 10 quarters, if you will, even though it wouldn't be quarters because quarters means four, but you know what I'm trying to say. Those are called ends. The hammer determines which team has the chance to throw the last stone. The stones are the big ass pucks with the little handle. That's the stone. You got red or yellow. Whoever doesn't have the hammer at the beginning or prior to the game, they get to select whether they want the red or the yellow stones. That's how that works. You got sweepers, so you see the people. So it's funny. They're like trying to, determine to make the stone curl or not. And then you got different size stones as well. It's just honestly, it's just a giant ice shuffleboard, if we're being honest. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh my god. Did we just steal? We just stole this. We just stole this point. Get the hell out of here. Let's go. We just stole this point. What does that mean? So the team that has hammer, as I explained just now, they get to throw the last stone. But if they don't get points from it, and the other team does, that means they stole that hammer. They stole those points. And that's very exciting. So now Team USA is up 3-1 on the Swiss. So that should be very exciting for the off. Let me check today. Yep, we just went up 3-1. Thank God. Great Britain is up 3-1 to Italy, which that sucks because we need either us winning or Great Britain losing for us to make the semifinals. So fingers crossed, guys, that we get to make the semifinals. But Swiss keeps hammer. Yeah. Now, if you have the hammer, you want to have the hammers on the even ends because obviously 10 will be even. That'll be the last session, giving you an opportunity to have the very, very, very last shot. But it is what it is. Now we've just finished the fifth end, so this is where they have their game break. They have they're essentially like their halftime. That's it. I gotta speak in regular tones. Anyways, guys, that's it. I called it and gave y'all, a little taste of what curling is live. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Continue to watch on USA. The women's USA team go up against Switzerland with a shot of making it to the playoff, the semifinals. And also, too, check out the Olympiad. Tonight, we're going to be discussing, recapping, talking, everything you need to know about these 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Games. Okay? Appreciate y'all. Take care, and as always, bye-bye.